What's up, everybody? V Show here. Hope y'all getting all the love, peace, and respect that you deserve today, because you fucking deserve it. Now, I'm looking at YouTube. I'm getting ready for work. What time is it? Okay, I still got time. All right. So I'm gonna put the link in the description. This is a Don Lemon interview. He's talking to an attorney about these. Look, the title is Hot Takes. Jay-Z denies SA allegations, right? Now, I'm sure a lot of y'all have heard that this has come down. I think it was yesterday or the day before where he came out with this real forceful denial and basically calling the attorney an asshole and a money grabber and all of this stuff. So I was looking, it's 7 minutes I've been watching this. The whole thing isn't even over. It's 17 minutes. I still got 10 minutes to go, but I learned enough that I got some questions. Now, the girl was 13, and this happened in 2000. So we're talking 24 years ago. She was 13, and she was at a after party for the VMAs. Now, I know that things have changed a lot culturally and, all of that stuff, but I ain't never heard of a 13-year-old being at an after party. Anything's called after party, there's usually stuff involved that's not kid-friendly. Why the hell was this girl at a VMAs after party? Now, some of y'all may say, maybe her parents were there. Maybe her parents were part of the festivities. Well, they just mentioned that Dad picked the girl up the next morning. That tells me Dad was complicit with her being out all night at the age of 13 at a VMAs after party. Because if he picked her up there, or, wherever the pickup spot was, he had to have known where she was. Another question, how the hell she get there? There's a lot to unpack here. There's a whole lot to unpack here. I think there's a whole lot going on with the dynamics in this, between the girl and the dad, and they haven't mentioned anything about mom, so we don't know mom's role in this, but I just wanted to say this. There's a whole lot of stuff happening. 2024 has definitely been the year of revelations. But let's not get distracted by the sensationalism of the story and not nitpick at some of these questions that need answering. Like, why was a 13-year-old girl allowed to go to an after party? Why did Dad pick her up there and didn't pitch a bitch and be like, hey, the fuck are you doing out here? And no, the way they're saying it, he picked her up the next day. Let's ask that question. Why was she allowed to go there? Unless Dad knew what her purpose was to be at that party. Why did no one question the fact that he picked her up? Like it was, okay, you finished? All right, let's go home. Let's ask some of those questions, y'all. Because, like I said, 7 minutes in, they mentioned that this happened, but not Don Lemon, not the attorney he's talking to, not in any of the other clips and reels and things that I've been seeing has anyone asked the question as to why a 13-year-old girl was at an after party for the VMAs. Now, I'm a lot older than, these younger folks that are seeing this and, maybe it's new to them. I've been hearing stories about not just Diddy, but Jay-Z, who was the accused in this particular thing. I've heard stories about him from way back. Let's not forget about the fact that he basically was dating Beyonce when she was young, and he was already in his 30s. He married her, but I've heard other stories about way before he even met Beyonce about him having a thing for younger girls. It's not unknown that both he and his wife have attended these parties at Diddy's house. So you're going to tell me two rich, powerful black men that have an affinity for younger girls, and in P. Diddy's case, I guess, younger males as well, nobody questioned or nobody has said anything in any of these stories about the fact that there was a 13-year-old girl there and her dad picked her up afterwards. That reeks of complicity. Dad was complicit. Obviously, Diddy was complicit, and so was Jay-Z. But no one is asking that question about why she was there and why Dad picked her up. And, there was no muss, no fuss, no police were called, no nothing. Let's not get distracted, y'all, from what really should be paid attention to. That's all I had to say. This is a mess.